This is Routa, an open source AI coding tool that turns your agents into something closer to a delivery system. Not another paste your repo context and pray it works, a delivery system with backlogs, dev, review, evidence, and gates. Because AI coding tools made us faster, but they also gave us a new job. Managing the AI. Routa is free, local first, and built around a Kanban board for AI agent. Let's see if this actually holds up. Most AI dev tools hit the same three walls. First is chat hell. Everything important lives inside a conversation. The plan, that failed attempt, the fix, that weird workaround, it's all trapped us just scrolling back. We do it all the time. Then there's no traceability. The AI changes code, but you don't always know what it tried, why it chose that approach, or what evidence it actually used to back it. Then finally, there's no real quality gates. We still have to ask things like, did it run the tests? Did it check the diff? Did it follow the actual acceptance criteria? And that's the thing here, because writing code is not the same thing as delivering software. Ruta's idea is kind of simple here. Stop treating AI coding like a chat session, treat it like a delivery pipeline, with tasks, agents, review stages, evidence, and gates. Basically, CI or CD thinking for AI-assisted software work. Now, watch how that changes the workflow. If you enjoy coding tools to speed up your workflow, be sure to subscribe. We have videos coming out all the time. This is the Routa desktop app. It can be self-hosted with Docker just by pulling the repo and running Docker compose up for all you self-hosters, though I opted for the desktop after some issues trying to sync my Git repo, so it's a plug and play there. I'm going to create a workspace, attach a real repo I have, and choose Kanban. Then it opens this up, and I'm going to give it one or two small tasks. Nothing dramatic, guys. Just, I don't want to build the whole app. Just the kind of task you would actually hand to an AI tool during normal development. Normally, this is where I would open a blank chat and try and write a really good prompt. But here, after I add the task, it automatically goes through and adds it to the Kanban board. The task is now not floating around in my chat. It now actually has a place to go. And it's going to start right here in the backlog. As the AI progresses, it moves it into development, and the right agent is going to pick up on that. Now you can see the handoff, and all this is being done automatically. So it's going through the different stages here. Now, that sounds small, but it matters. I can still check the flow, the output, and what the AI is doing. Within a task, you could also even chat with it while it's running the process. So instead of one giant conversation pretending to be a workflow, this workflow is now visible. I get evidence, I got traces, I can see what actually changed, what was checked, and where the task is within the process of development. This uses open code and any other AI agent you really want. You can connect your AI API and just choose the one you want. For all this, I synced up my Anthropic key to use Claude. Now, let's break down what Routa actually is. It's not trying to be another AI chat box. That's the key thing to understand here. The main idea really is the Kanban board. It's the coordination layer. Think of it like the project board your AI agents have to work through. A task starts in one lane, it moves to another, and it goes through the lanes. Different agents can handle different stages if you link them up with your AI keys. So instead of one agent trying to do everything, plan the work, write the code, review, test, explain, Routa gives the work structure. You create a workspace, you connect a repo, you define a task. The agents work inside of that structure. It also uses agent protocols like MCP and ACP, so you can add those in or use those where you need. It's more like infrastructure for coordinating software agents. And Routa is not just asking an LLM, hey, Claude, does this look good? It's trying to add checks, fitness functions, evidence, review gates. That changes the question, right? How are we using this? How can this speed up our workflow? Now, a lot of devs go through the same AI coding curve. You ask for a function, it spits one out. You ask for tests, it spits those out too. You paste an error, what does it do? It gives you a fix. Well, hopefully it gives you a fix. But then you start using it on a real code base, and that's when it all turns into actual maintenance. The context gets messy, the agent forgets what it already tried, it changes files you didn't even ask it to touch, you have to keep checking its work. And what's happening here is little by little, something annoying is happening. You didn't get rid of the work. You are now just the manager for the AI. It's a different kind of work. We're tracking the tasks, we're reviewing the diff, we're checking the tests, all that stuff. So it's just a new job. Routa gives you a visible board for all of this. So where does this even fit compared to tools we're already using, right? Tools like Cursor and Claude, they're chat first, which is not a bad thing, right? They're great when you want a really strong code assistant that's really integrated and close to our code. But the center of gravity is still the conversation, the prompts we're giving it. Routa's center is a bit different. It's the task moving through a delivery system. Backlog, to-do, testing, review. Now compare that to agent frameworks like CrewAI or LangGraph. Those are more flexible, but that flexibility means you often have to build the workflow yourself. Who plans, who implements, where does the evidence go, all that stuff. Routa is free, local first, and it's pluggable. Local repos, local workflow, there's no mandatory account just to try the basic idea. This is not where I say, drop everything, replace it with Routa. No, come on, I'm not going to do that. That's not true at all. And this is only good for, well, certain things. I had a good time with it. There are some things that I like right away. A visible board, clear task states, and traceable handoff. That's great. That's more professional than a 300 message chat thread. The local first approach is great. A lot of us are tired of AI tools becoming a subscription model with no boundaries around our code. Being able to keep this close to our local workflow is a real advantage. But I mean, yeah, technically you could do all this on your own, but this does not help keep things more organized, so in my mind, using Routa actually speeds up the flow. The Kanban and protocol model has a learning curve, and if you just want to open a chat box and ask a question, paste an answer, this is too much, right? That's not what this is at all. The desktop app is the best way to use it, but it's not going to feel as great as the biggest commercial AI. I mean, Cursor feels good. It's that interface, right? Claude code. And there are fewer ready-made agents that you might get from closed tools. But that's actually kind of why I like the direction. It's not pretending the hard parts of software delivery disappeared. It's just trying to organize them. AI is not going away, but the chat-first workflow is starting to show its limits. And the next step is not just smarter models, it's better coordination, it's better traces, it's better gates. If you enjoy coding tools like this, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel. We'll see you in another video.